difficulties is that sometimes there are moments when grace is proven to parents. We crave freedom, but desire their respect. Their concern is part of their love, and this is their way of caring for us. They want us to be successful in life without regrets. I realized in grade 7 that we may feel mature in our own ways, but we are still young and innocent to our parents. Though we seem like we know everything, the truth is that our parents will always have lived more and have had more experiences in life than we have. Therefore, we should thank our parents for their love and the environments they have provided us.
7th grade was the year our friendships strengthened and the trust within our relationships grew. We would sympathize with each other's problems and give each other advice. We would prevent each other from doing the wrong thing and support each other when doing the right one. In 7th grade, my friends and I started a tradition called candle talks. At group sleepovers, we would arrange our blankets and sleeping bags in a circle and light candles in the center. In the flickering light of the flames, we would then share our problems, secrets, and feelings, seeking advice and empathy from all in the circle.
By the middle of 7th grade, I was participating in trumpet lessons, drama production, jazz band, baseball, and of course doing schoolwork, all the while having an active social life. However, I needed to improve my organizational skills, and fast. The teachers helped by establishing study guides and blogs for me to work from. This was incredibly helpful, but posed a new problem through technology, social networking. It was an almost ridiculous temptation to visit my Facebook page every time I logged on to the computer. It was an obstacle I needed to overcome.
PE was the hardest subject for me to work with in the past, mainly because sports are not my cup of tea. PE was in fact a nightmare for me, but last year I started to have a growing interest in PE, and now I actually look forward to it every day. That is one big achievement, and it is the middle school PE teachers who have kept me motivated to do sports, and they have also taught me the importance of being healthy.
I remember when my 7th grade science teacher, Mr. McGovern, was helping us do a lab experiment in class. We had to burn a piece of wax on a spoon over a Bunsen burner. As the wax was burning and turning into a liquid, my lab partner accidentally dropped the spoon onto her desk. Everyone screamed as we watched the spoon light up and catch on fire. Mr. McGovern grabbed my math binder and started to hit the spoon, but as soon as the binder hit the desk, the spoon flew to the right and landed hard on the other side of the desk. We all panicked and watched in horror as Mr. McGovern, acting like Superman, dropped my math binder immediately and picked up my white science binder to put out the fire. We all then took a gasp of air. From that moment on, I was able to appreciate the need of having a teacher.
In grade 7, I started associating with a new crowd. My new friends and I became closer, and my time at school was soon full of inside jokes, laughter, foolishness, exuberance, and everything else that makes being a kid so remarkable. Unfortunately, there was a problem. I was trying to be someone I was not. With all the drastic change that took place within such a small time slot, I began to change as well, but not in a good way. Don't get me wrong, there were some perks to my transformation, such as a much more decent hairstyle, a better sense of fashion, better grammar, and a more positive attitude. However, it just seemed as though I was becoming my surroundings and losing myself in the process.
Next year's High School Student Council President, and on behalf of the high school community, I'd like to start off by congratulating the class of 2015 and saying welcome to high school. So the last time you all had to suffer through my speeches was during election week, where I posed a question, what causes conflict and dissatisfaction in the community? I said, unmet expectations. Who would know that a couple days later, Obama, in his Mideast speech would say, and I quote, "For over 2 years, my administration has worked with the parties and the international community to end this conflict, yet expectations have gone unmet." So, apart from this showing how I totally gave Obama a couple of pointers for his speech, I think it shows how often conflicts do show up from expectations being unmet. And I want to stress this all to you now, to voice your expectations so they can work towards becoming met, and so you guys can fully enjoy your high school experience. But I sort of digress. So I'm sure everyone here is thinking, time really does fly. To all your teachers, it may seem like only yesterday that you first entered their class and had to learn all of your names. To all of you, it may seem like only yesterday you were at your 5th grade moving on ceremony. And to all your parents, it may seem like only yesterday that you were entering kindergarten for the very first time. Even to myself, I have to admit that time really does fly. I could have sworn I was only in 6th grade yesterday and my little brother was in 3rd grade. On a loving side note from your big sister, congratulations, BJ, I'm really proud of you, little brother. But look at all of you now, about to receive your certificate of completion of middle school, ready to celebrate the end of 3 wonderful years and the beginning of a new chapter of your lives. It's important to reflect on these past couple of years and thank your teachers, your parents, and your friends for supporting you all along. So all of you have come a long way, and now it's finally time to move on. To finally ditch those gaudy green shirts with some sleek blue ones. To finally enter the high school and live your golden years. And it may seem overwhelming at first, having to adjust to the change in the schedule, or having to leave your comfort zone in order to experience new things. But I'm here to tell you that you shouldn't worry at all. High school will be the time of your lives. High school will expose you to new experiences, and it will allow you to challenge yourself. You'll have an even wider range of classes to choose from, countless clubs and activities to join, not to mention out-of-country experiences like IASIS, Cultural Convention, and Global Citizenship Week. You can join clubs like Green Panthers, Tsunami Relief, Global Issues Network, Habitat for Humanity, Elder Care, Rural Development, Mega Club, Latin Club, the list goes on forever. And you'll get to meet new people everywhere, whether they may turn out to be your new favorite teacher, your mentor, your best friend, perhaps even your boyfriend or your girlfriend. But with all that freedom and the plethora of choices comes responsibility, and you have to learn to time manage and prioritize. Take advantage of all the opportunities given to you, but explore and find your passions, but don't spread yourself out too thin. Don't do too much because you have to leave time for yourself as well. After all, we need to make time to discover who we really are and what we truly want to get out of life. And now, I don't mean that you get to answer all of these existential, soul-searching questions right away, but high school sure gives you a glimpse of it. And yes, I use the word existential, as you will soon find out in your IB English classes that it refers to that soul-quenching, heart-wrenching journey we embark to find a purpose within our lives. But if you ask me, still a naive 17-year-old standing in front of you, what life is all about, I'd have to say this. Life is like analog photography. We capture photos from what is given to us, resembling some aspects of life that we simply cannot change. Yet we have the ability to readjust some of the photos, to set up our own photo shoot, or to shoot from an angle from what is given to us, resembling those other aspects of life that are up to our own decisions. We are the photographers, and we have the ultimate choice of clicking or not clicking that shutter as we see fit. Right now, you've all finished your middle school roll of film, and this summer it's time to recharge and enter in a new role to document your high school life. Throughout high school, you will be exposed to new scenarios and opportunities that you will have to use your skills acquired from your old roll of photos to build upon your repertoire as a photographer. Perhaps this new photo you take during your high school experience will mark a new caliber of achievements, but it all starts with that willingness to try, to push out of your comfort zone and take a chance. And you must always remember that in photography, just like in life, negatives are actually a good thing because you can only develop from a negative. So get ready for a full, intellectually satisfying journey as high school awaits you all. Whether it is high school here at ISB or elsewhere, I wish you all the best of luck. Once again, congratulations to all of you, and my final words of advice would be to savor today and celebrate as you anticipate for tomorrow. And so you guys can whisk that camera around and start snapping.
That's right.